Be strong.
Hi guys, good afternoon. How are you? How are you enjoying the sunshine? How are you coping with your family? It's nice to come back to see you online. It's been a couple of maybe few days or a week you haven't really seen a new video from me. That was because of had some little challenges. So there's a lot of things that need to be done. So that took me a little bit away, and now I am back. How are you? How's your family? How is work? How are you getting on? And I hope life is going on well. Now, to God be the glory, we are having the sun. We are having the sunshine. And we prayed for sun to come out for a very long time. We've been mourning. We are always mourning. When we have the summer, we mourn about it. When we have the winter, we mourn about the winter. So God help us. We are not supposed to be mourning about any of these things because they are all created by God. But today I know we as human, we don't have we are not perfect, and we are creatures. We are not the creator. So sometimes we moan and complain about if it's so hot, if it's not hot. But today I have come to share with you what to do to be able to cope with the heat wave that is coming. It's summer, but sometimes the heat can be very, very hot. So how do you cope with the heat? Okay. So I'm talking about heat wave, and we know that if you expose yourself to sunlight for so long, it can cause a lot of other problems as well. Things like cancer, and also if you are not drinking enough, it can also result in dehydration. Okay. And if you expose yourself to sunlight at the wrong time, it can cause damages to your cells. So, and like I said, we are looking at what we can do and how you can cope with the summer weather. While you're enjoying your sunshine, what can you do? So the people that are at risk of dehydration, which is the main thing that comes with heat wave, people not drinking enough, are the elderly people and the children. The children, especially those ones that are in schools. So sometimes you may rely that the teachers are going to make them drink water. So as mom, you have to ensure that your children have their water bottle and they have water in it before they go to school. You can also speak to the head teacher, especially the primary school and the preschool, to ensure that children are given enough water and they are being hydrated. And also elderly people as well. Those that are in care homes, those ones are I would say those ones are covered in the sense that the people in the care home are providing care, and definitely they're going to give them enough to drink. But what about these people that are over 70 years old and they are living in their own home? So these are the people that are really at risk. If you have a grandfather or a father, a grandmother or a mom that is over 75 years old, and in this time that the weather is very hot, you need to go and visit them. You need to make sure they have enough to drink. They have enough water, and not only water, they have juice. And not only juice, you can also make this is a time to do fruit, like fruit punch. This is also the time to blend like watermelon, blend it and give them to drink. And mixture of fruit like apple, kiwi, cucumber, a lot of cucumbers and watermelon. You blend them together, put them in a jug and give it to the elderly to drink, while the fruit also help to fortify their immune system Vitamin C is very good for the body for healing, and also the water in it will keep their cells hydrated, so it's very important, and also improve their oxygen level, so it's very important. So if you have a mom dad that are living alone and they are elderly, please make sure you stop by to give them something to drink, and make sure they have enough fruit at home as well. And then people that have serious conditions that we call long-term illness, like people that have lung disease, people that have bronchitis, chronic bronchitis, COPD, bronchiectasis, sarcoidosis, or tuberculosis, all those people, they are at risk, of dehydration so quickly, because of their lung capacity. Maybe it has been compromised, their vital capacity has been compromised, so they need enough water. They need enough water to have enough oxygen as well to take it into the blood, so they need to drink enough water as well. So also people that have mental health problems as well, because they have mental health problems, some of them, they need help. They need help, and they just need someone to be there to remind them to drink water. So if you happen to have a relative that is having mental health problem, or they are having maybe depression and anxiety, and they can stay at home and don't want to come out, they don't want to drink, they have this low mood, they don't have no pleasure in anything, you need to make sure that you give them enough water to drink. You need to encourage them to drink. And in fact, if you need to speak to social services, that they can arrange a support worker that can visit them at home and give them enough water to drink. That'll be very, very important. People that have dementia as well, they don't remember to drink. People, if you work in a care home, please support these people. You are there for them, and make sure all your patients with dementia, they have enough to drink. Yes, thank you very much. And then children as well. I've already mentioned babies. I've told you about children in school, and now I'm talking about babies. Babies and the very, very young, they find it difficult to express themselves, to say I'm really hot. So you have to be careful the kind of clothes that you are putting on them. We mom, we like to cover the children. The children also have feelings. They feel hot, they feel cold, they also feel happy, they feel sad, even though they are babies, maybe 1 month old, 2 months old. Even though they cannot practically tell you what is going on in their life, you have to make sure that the children are dressed according to the weather. Don't cover them too much, because that can also cause them to burn in the heat. And also, if this time of the weather, children come up with what we call nappy rashes. So make sure that you change their nappy frequently, and also make sure that you have things like moisturizer, like the one that we call Deep Base is very good, or pseudo cream. Apply it on their bum, and make sure that when you're changing their nappy, you make it frequently, and don't leave them for so long, because the weather is hot. So any amount of urine there will form the uric acid, and it can cause a lot of burning to the children, and can also cause redness in their bum area, and also could cause nappy rashes as well. So I'm just talking to the at risk group, elderly people in their home, and those in the care home, and children, the very young ones, and those with mental health problem. So now I'm just going to give like a general tips on how you can cope with the hot weather. So this is now for every one of us, including me, and including you, including everybody. So stay tuned. So I'm asking that you have to try as much as possible to keep yourself cool, and hydrated. It doesn't matter your age. Drink enough water. And someone will say, oh, what is enough? Well, some people will say, I'm going to be drinking 10 glasses of water a day to get the coolness. No, you have to drink as according to your taste. In our brain, we have what we call in our body, as God has given to us, and especially in our brain, we have what we call our brain stem, and there's what we call homeostasis in our body. When your body tells you that you're hot, the motor neurons will bring information to you with a message on what you have to do. So you have to obey. They can tell you take off your clothes, so that you can get enough fresh air. Then do it. Or you can say you need to drink water. You go and drink, and get some ice. So there's this feedback mechanism. When you need to drink water, your brain tells you your body is hot, you need to cool, you need to shower, you need to drink water. So all of those mechanisms that God has given to us, they are there to help us, for us to hydrate and prevent us from getting into a level of a stage of dehydration that can be so dangerous for our health. So, and if you don't have anything to do that's so important, advise you stay indoors. You don't go outside because of the heat stroke. So especially between the hours of 11 to 3 p.m. So you have to avoid the sunlight at that time. The sunlight, some people say they are taking the sunlight because they need vitamin D. Fantastic, that is very good. But you have to take sunlight, that early morning sun that rises around 7:30, 8, 9, 10. That's the one that you need. You just sit out in that sunlight. You just sit out there and just make sure that you take that sunlight. As soon as it's 11, you have to keep out of that sun, because the sun that is coming by 11 is very strong. From 11 to 3 p.m., the sunlight is very, very strong. The sun rays is very strong, and that's the one, if you expose yourself for so long, can cause what we call melanoma, which is skin cancer. So you have to avoid that. So you have to try to stay indoors. So you can close curtains in your rooms. If your room is facing the sunlight, make sure you draw your curtains. Don't expose yourself to the sunlight, and don't expose your room to the sunlight. So you draw your curtains, so to prevent the radiation of the sun coming into your room. And also you have to make sure that if you're going out, if you are someone that like to exercise, you have to exercise when the sun is down. Let's say you're going to exercise, maybe you want to run, you need to run after 3 p.m. So when it is like 4 o'clock, then the temperature is going down and everywhere is cool, or 5 p.m., then you can go for a run. Or you can do your run early in the morning between 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. and then you go back in the house. So try and make sure that you stay away from the heat stroke and stay away from the sun. And if you have to go and lie down in the field, like it's the custom of many people, they want to lie down and they want to talk, they want to socialize, please just keep your social distance, in line with the COVID-19 rules and guidelines. We still need to keep our social distancing. So keep your social distance, okay? That means that you can go out maybe after 3 p.m., go to the field with your families and chill out with your friends. That's fine, but make sure you observe your social distancing. This time I just want to say something that people will not really like to hear. You have to drink plenty of water. I've said it over and over. So for everybody, generally, you need to drink. You need fruit punch. You need to make your fruit. You need to have the fruit, cucumber. They are very hydrating. Melons and they're very hydrating. Watermelon, very good. Oranges and all those fruits. You need to get them. You need to have them. You need to drink enough water as well. And don't kill me on this one, you don't have to drink so much alcohol. At this time, you need to cut down on your alcohol intake. So because if you drink a lot of alcohol, it causes a lot of it increases your basal metabolism, and it produces more heat as well. But remember, the end product of alcohol is carbohydrates. So the more carbohydrate you have in your system, the more your body is breaking down the carbohydrate, and the more your liver is producing more heat, and then the more your internal body is hot. So you have to avoid drinking excessive alcohol at this time. And the next one is you have to I've said you have to keep away from the sun. I've also said you should stay away from exercising in the hot weather. I still have one more to say. Okay, so if you're traveling, if you're going away, and maybe you're going on a long distance, make sure you have your bottle. You can see, I'll show you my one. You see, I have my bottle here. All right, I have this from work, okay, and I'm drinking from it. And even when I'm at home, I just finished drinking. What do I have here? I have cucumber and lemon. This is cucumber and lemon and water and ice. So if you're traveling, you can mix like this way, because the nature of my job, I have to see a lot of patients. I don't move around many times, so I need to have a lot of water to get hydrated. And right now we are talking a lot on the phone, so you just have to keep drinking so you have that energy to talk. Yes, so I have given you the few that I know that can help you to stay hydrated and stay safe. And the last one I was going to say is wear your sun cap. Yes, I forgot that one. Make sure you have your sun hat, those big hats. Grab one, and make sure that when you're going exercising or you're going in the field with your family, that you have it, that your straw hat, you have it on. That will also save the radiation of the sun rays on your face and also on your shoulders. It's very important. So try and stay hydrated, and it's very, very important in this sunlight that we are enjoying. And keep safe, stay away from sun, and God bless you. Thank you. Bye. Have any question, or you want me to need any suggestion or any idea, or you have something to share, go ahead and share with us, and God bless you. Thank you, precious. See you some other time. Bye. Love you. One love. Be strong.